SwissBorg is the official partner of my channel where you can buy, sell, hold and more importantly stake your cryptocurrencies. You can even earn yield on your stablecoins. Sign up with my link and you'll earn up to $100 worth of their native token CHSB just for depositing €50 worth of crypto. SwissBorg. Hello everybody, welcome back. So it's the morning after the night before. Really, to be fair, not much took place yesterday, did it, with that 0.25. So we've got the ECB today doing their rate hike thing. See what they're going to do. Either way, it seems as though general direction of trend is what's to be focused on. As we see yesterday with Bitcoin on the 4-hourly, so we had a death cross retest on the exponentials, and a few days prior to that, death cross retest of the simple moving averages. So as far as I'm concerned, until we've reclaimed at least the 29,700 area, which is back above here, we should probably just expect further downside trickling down anyway. I'm not really looking for sort of big major moves in either direction, to be fair. Just looks like this downtrend is basically going to continue to go down, and I'll be looking for 28,500 as your first area, and then probably below that we're talking about 26,600 if it were to pick up momentum, pick up pace. The 26,007 or 800 to 900 is your 200 exponential. Then your simple is just down here, just below here. So that horizontal of 26,700 is like an intermediate zone, a rough area between those two major supports based around those 200 moving averages. So look, it's not the worst thing you've ever seen. A pullback is required. We've had those on the way up, so a big move up, down, up, down, up, down. It's just the way it goes. And to be fair, as long as we don't close anywhere lower than 25,000, really, we'd be looking for this to continue up anyway, based on a daily. And like I say, if we do come back down to these areas, this would be a pretty perfect place to expect a bounce and a reversal and a back up to higher areas on price action, so back up into 30,000s and maybe a little higher than that. But for the moment, the trend is still down below all major moving averages here on the daily. And yeah, like I say, death cross retest on the 4-hourly. So let's have a quick look at traditional markets. So we've got the euro moving up, and again, today is the ECB's rate hike decision. We don't really know what they're going to do. They reckon they're always going to do 0.5 basis points. That's what they say they're going to do. But what they say and what they do is just different altogether. Either way, standing back and recognising what we see here on the euro, a nice pick up on the Bollinger Band Centre 2 days in a row, and now we're back above the 10 exponential as it stands currently, with almost it's just like 0.37%, so not too bad even on a day like today. I think the market's pricing in what they expect is going to happen, which is a rate hike of which is equivalent or higher than the Fed, so that's fine. And so with that in mind, you'd expect the Dixie to continue to go down. So let's have a look at the Dixie, which is basically the inverse of the euro. So there you can see a rejection on the Bollinger Band on the daily, and back down below all major moving averages. So at least we'll be looking to retest this 99.6 and maybe even a little lower than that. Let's have a look at the 4-hourly. The 4-hourly is below everything without any short signals or anything like that. So it's in a bit of a no man's land really. But if we start to sink below here and stay lower than the cloud, it's only a matter of time before we get a short signal on the 4-hourly. But for the moment, we are kind of trending in a downtrend, obviously, but we're trending sideways and down for the Dixie, so that's good. Right, so the S&P, strength to strength, power to power, just continues to rally and move on and on and on. So really, at this point now, we are entertaining scraping the previous highs. Really, there's going to be an area where ever so slightly above where we are right now, 4,633. This peak over here. Once that's taken, then yeah, we're going back up to new all-time highs on the S&P. Pretty impressive and incredible stuff. Very, very happy and pleased with myself for calling the bottom and then positioning myself heavily around these areas. And again, like all good things come to an end, and my expectation is that with this end it will go into dollars and gold. That's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to see rotation into commodities. We're already seeing that, and this is the thing that I'm not worried about, but I'm expecting is that as we see oil moving on and up, and again this is a bullish chart closing above all moving averages on the daily here with pump signals as well. So looking pretty sweet, definitely looking very good. Ready for a pullback, I'd say, at any point around these levels between in the mid 80s probably. I don't think we're ready to move straight up to the 90s yet, but looking for a pullback. But again, a bullish chart for oil, and with oil comes food and fuel, which means inflation reads, CPI, core CPI. It's all going to come through higher, maybe next month, certainly the month after that, if we can sustain these prices. So we are going to get higher inflation reads out, I believe, soon for the US and for everybody. Everybody's going to feel the price of oil. And so with that said, what's next on the list should we look at? So we've done Forex, we've done stocks, we've done commodities, we've done oil. Let's have a look at gold. Gold powering on through. So again, gold's looking good to continue to move back up into the 2000s, and probably, to be honest with you, probably go on to another local high on this one, which is pretty sweet. So very, very nice looking chart on the 4 hourly. Fresh pump signal generated on the 4 hourly as well, so we'll be looking for this one to continue up. I think the next area is obviously going to be your 2000, so that's pretty good. So yeah, everything's moving basically exactly as expected. The only problem that I've got really is how Bitcoin is pretty lame in the short term, while everybody else is rallying and having a great old time. Bitcoin and crypto is not really, so that's fine. It is what it is. I mean, we just stand back and admire the chart. It's done 100%, and it's having a nice pullback. Fine, it's all part of the game. It's nice to know that we can trade other markets while crypto is being boring AF. Right, I'm going to leave it with you there, but thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.